Let us make an experiment so that we can find out whether electrons are used in chemical reactions or not. For example, let us take some salt. So you can see a small piece of salt. This is called rock salt. Okay, so this rock salt contains sodium chloride, which means sodium ion and chloride ion combined together. How these two ions are combined together? Because sodium is an element that has given an electron to chloride, so that sodium and chloride are bonded together to form rock salt. For this experiment, I have taken distilled water. So what is distilled water? Distilled water means a pure form of water that contains only hydrogen and oxygen. No other extra elements are mixed. So it contains two parts of hydrogen and one oxygen atom. So the hydrogen atom gives out an electron to the oxygen atom, and this hydrogen atom will also give out an electron to this oxygen atom, so that these two hydrogen atoms will be positively charged and this oxygen atom will be negatively charged, because it has accepted two electrons, one from this hydrogen atom and another electron from this hydrogen atom. So totally H2O is a molecule formed by two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom combined together. So there are several small molecules of H2O inside this water bottle. So this water bottle contains lots of molecules of H2O. Now I have taken some salt in this bowl so that we can mix some water with this salt. Children, you can see some salt inside this bowl. So now I'm going to mix some water. I have now added some water inside the bowl. I'm going to mix this. So what's going to happen? Can you see? There are some salt particles still inside this bowl. Okay. Why it is not mixed? Okay. Let's add some more water. I am going to use this to mix the water. Okay, now it's mixing. Now you can see this, no salt particles are present in this water. So this is because now salt, that is Na and Cl, are separated and mixed with oxygen and hydrogen present in water. So now what has happened is, when we mix NaCl in water, the sodium ions, that is positively charged sodium atoms, are attracted by negatively charged oxygen atoms and they form a bond. Then the negatively charged chloride atoms are attracted towards the positively charged hydrogen atoms and they make a bond. So sodium and chloride are separated, forming a solution of sodium chloride. But what will happen if we reduce the amount of water in this bowl and increase the amount of sodium chloride, that is the salt inside this bowl? Let us check. Now I am going to reduce the amount of water. Okay, so now I have reduced the amount of water in this bowl and I am going to add some salt inside this bowl. And again I am going to mix this. Now some particles of salt has been dissolved in water. But some particles are still there inside the water. Okay, I am continuously mixing it. Okay, I have mixed a lot, but still you can find out some particles of salt inside this water. It is not dissolving in water. So why does it happen? Why it is not dissolving in water? Let us check it. At first we added some water and some salt, and the salt completely dissolved in water. But later when we reduce the amount of water, the amount of water molecules, that is H2O, inside the bowl has been reduced and we added further amount of sodium chloride, and hence the amount of sodium chloride is more inside the bowl. So what happens is, the atoms of hydrogen and oxygen can attract a few number of sodium and chloride atoms. But if the amount of sodium and chloride atoms are more, then what will happen? Some of the sodium chloride molecules will remain unseparated and hence there will be some salt in the solution. This point is called saturation point. So after this point, the amount of liquid, that is water, in this bowl cannot accept sodium chloride molecules anymore, and hence the chemical reaction is ended. If we want to dissolve this sodium chloride, then we need to add some more water, that is H2O, so that this H2O will separate the sodium chloride molecules into sodium and chlorine ions. Okay children, we will meet in the next session with some more experiments. Thank you.